ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಲೈವ್ ಅದು ವೈಫೈ ಉಂಟತ್ತಾ ಗೊತ್ತಾ ಎಲ್ಲ ತೋರಿಸೋದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಇರುತ್ತಾ ಓಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ ಓಕೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಗುಡ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಗುಡ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ನೂನ್ ಹೌ ಆರ್ ಯು ಆಲ್ ಹೇಗಿದ್ದೀರಲ್ಲ ದೀಪಾವಳಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ ಓಕೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ರಿಓಪನ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ ಎಸ್ in the last session I explained about what is chemistry right we should study about how many elements minimum ಎಷ್ಟು ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ 30 ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ 30 ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ 30 ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಹಲೋ What do you mean by element? Elements are the simplest form of matter which cannot be further simplified, right? Okay, chemistry is nothing but what students? Study of matter. What is chemistry? Chemistry is nothing but what students? Study of matter is known as chemistry, right? Okay, in the last class I explained about 30 elements, right? Minimum 30 elements ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ 30 elements. Yes, which are 30 elements ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದು ನಾನು hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, then sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon. 30 elements compulsory ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಓಕೆ because study of matter is known as chemistry right okay every matter is made up of simplest form of matter is element so elements ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಟೋಟಲ್ ಆಗಿ 118 elements ಇದೆ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ study of physical and chemical properties of elements is nothing but chemistry so ಎಲ್ಲ 118 elements ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ರೆ good so ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು at least ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ 30 elements ಆದ್ರೂ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ಕಲ್ತಿರಬೇಕು 30 okay yes then potassium, magnesium, calcium, scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc so 30 elements ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು 30 ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆದ್ರೂ ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಎಲ್ಲ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಓಕೆನಾ ಓಕೆ ರೈಟ್ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ 30 ಆರ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಓಕೆ ಎಸ್ ಓಕೆ ನೌ ವಿ ಆರ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ a new chapter first chapter that is chemical reactions and equation and on the black mark name ಈ ಸೈಡ್ ಪೆನ್ red undu okay yes students we are going to start new chapter chemical reactions and equations chemical reactions and equations okay what do you mean by chemical reaction chemical reactions and equation right in the last class we studied 9th ನಾವು ಕಲಿತಿರೋ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ ಯಾವುದೇ chemical reaction ಇರಬಹುದು ಯಾವುದೇ process ಆಗೋ ಇರಬಹುದು there is no change in the elements element change ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ energy can neither be created nor be destroyed but we can convert from one form to another form therefore during the chemical reaction there will be a formation of new compound during the chemical reaction what do you mean by chemical reaction chemical reaction is the one there will be a formation of new compounds with the new chemical properties new substances form with the new chemical properties. Or simple language cleavage of old bond. Simple language cleavage of old bond and there will be a formation of new bond. Hale bond break agbeku, hosa bond formation agbeku. Cleavage of old bond and there will be formation of new bond is known as chemical reaction. Chemical reaction alli enagtade anta helidre makle old bond irtadalla between the elements bond formation agi compound agutte alva, old bond break agbeku, hosa bond formation agbeku, athava there will be a formation of new substance with the new chemical properties are called as chemical reaction, right? Yes, can you give a few example which come across in our everyday life? Chemical reaction which takes place in our everyday life. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತದಲ್ವಾ? ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುವಾಗ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹಳೆ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಹೊಸ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಏನಾಗಬೇಕು, ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಜಿಂಕ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ವಿತ್ ಕಾಪರ್ ಸಲ್ಫೇಟ್. Okay, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ bond break ಆಗಿ there is a formation of zinc sulfate plus copper. Cleavage of old bond and formation of new bond is known as chemical reaction. Or there will be a formation of new substance with the new chemical properties are called as chemical reactions. Understood? Yes. So here, can you give few example which come across in our everyday life? ನಮ್ಮ day to day life ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೆಲ್ಲ chemical reaction ಆಗ್ತದೆ? Simple answer ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. Okay, digestion of food. Okay, correct. Okay, ನಾವು ತಿನ್ನುವಂತ ಫುಡ್ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಕಾರ್ಬೋಹೈಡ್ರೇಟ್. ಸೊ ಡೈಜೆಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಆಗಿ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಡೈಜೆಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಫುಡ್, ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್. Digestion of food is example for one chemical reaction which come across in our everyday life, right? Correct alva makle, very good. Then rusting of iron, rusting of iron or corrosion. Rusting of iron also example for a chemical reaction where iron gets oxidized. Actually iron ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, oxidation ಆಗ್ತದೆ. There will be a formation of brown color coat on the surface of the iron. Metal loss ಆಗ್ತದೆ, it loses its strength, is known as rusting of iron. Iron ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಅಥವಾ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಡಬಹುದು. Tarnishing of silver, silver gets blackened, silvers, tarnishing of silver. Or green coating on the copper, ನಮ್ಮ ದೀಪದೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾಪರ್ ಮೆಟಲ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಕೋಟಿಂಗ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. That is also example for rusting, right? Correct alva? Those come across in our everyday life, chemical reaction. Rusting of iron, tarnishing of silver, green coating on the copper vessels, all are example for chemical reactions. Photosynthesis. Okay, and we know, right, green plants are having pigment called chlorophyll, which use sunlight to prepare the food, right, using carbon dioxide that will prepare the food. That is nothing but chemical reaction, photosynthesis. Then any other example makle, photosynthesis, respiration. During respiration also same process. That is example for redox reaction, respiration. During the respiration what happened, oxygen ತೆಕ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇವೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ವಾಪಸ್ ಕಾರ್ಬನ್ ಡೈಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಆಗಿ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, but large amount of energies liberated, exothermic reactions. Okay, then last one ಯಾವ್ದು ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, burning of fuels etc. Okay, we know, right, ನಮ್ಮ ಬಾಡಿಗೆ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಕಾರ್ಬೋಹೈಡ್ರೇಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಕೊಡ್ತೇವೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ? Yes, petrochemicals that produce large amount of energy, right, during combustion of petroleum products. Other example for chemical reaction which come across in our everyday life. Can you repeat it again? ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ನೀವು ಯಾವುದೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಈಗ? Yes, first one, digestion of food. Food ನಮ್ದು digestion ಆಗೋದು is also example for chemical reaction. Digestion of food. Then rusting of iron, tarnishing of silver, green coating on the copper vessels. Then photosynthesis. Correct ಅಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ? Curdling of milk, photosynthesis, right? All are example for chemical reaction which come across in our everyday life, right? Okay, so chemical reaction ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ? Yes, how to identify whether the chemical reaction takes place? Anyone? How to identify? Got it, right? Chemical reaction ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ? There will be a formation of new substance with the new chemical property. ಅಥವಾ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಹಳೆ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಕಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಹೊಸ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. That is known as chemical reaction, right? Okay, yes. Okay, so how to identify whether the chemical reaction takes place? Very simple makla. First one, there will be a change in state. First one, there will be change in state. Change in state, physical state. Solid idre liquid agbodu, sometime liquid idre gas agbodu alva, correct alva? Sometime directly solid can convert into gas, that we studied in 9th, right? solid conversion to liquid, melting point, liquid converting to gas, boiling point, sublimation, directly conversion of solid into gas without involving liquid phase. All we studied in 9th, right? Okay. Change in state. Next one, change in color. Change in color. Change in color. Change in color. Sometimes there will be change of color also, right? Change in color. Then change in temperature. Third one, change in temperature. Change in temperature. Okay. Change in temperature. There will be a two type of chemical reaction: exothermic and endothermic. Touch ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ silencer ನಿಮ್ಮ vehicle fuel burn ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ bike ಅಲ್ಲಿ exothermic reaction ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So silencer ಗೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ನೀವು ಟಚ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? silencer ಮೇಲೆ ಕೂತ್ ಕಾಲಿಟ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ? ಬರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆ? ಅದು ತುಂಬಾ ಹಾಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾಕೆ? because the reaction is exothermic. Before the reaction temperature is less. After the reaction a large amount of energy is liberated, right? Hence the reaction is called as exothermic. What do you mean by exothermic reaction? Based on the change in temperature, reactions can be broadly classified in two types: exothermic and endothermic. During any chemical reaction, if heat is liberated, then the reaction is called as exothermic. ಅಲ್ವಾ ನೀವು ಬೈಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಲಾಂಗ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸೈಲೆನ್ಸರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಕಾಲಿಟ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ? ಸುಟ್ಟೋಗ್ತದೆ. ಯಾಕೆ? ತುಂಬಾ ಹೀಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸೋಥರ್ಮಿಕ್, ರೈಟ್? ಅದೇ ತರ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ನಿಮ್ ಬಾಯಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಗ್ಲೂಕೋಸ್ ಹಾಕಿ, ಗ್ಲೂಕೋಸ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಕೂಲ್ ಕೂಲ್, ಟನ್ ಟನ್, ಕೂಲ್ ಕೂಲ್. ತಲೆಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನವರತ್ನ ಆಯಿಲ್ ಹಾಕಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಕೂಲ್ ಕೂಲ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಯಾವ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದು? ಎಂಡೋಥರ್ಮಿಕ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್. ದ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಎಂಡೋಥರ್ಮಿಕ್. ಡ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ಎನಿ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಇಫ್ ಹೀಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಬ್, ಹೀಟ್ ಅಬ್ಸಾರ್ಬ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ದೆನ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಎಂಡೋಥರ್ಮಿಕ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್. ಯಾವುದೇ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುವಾಗ ಹೀಟ್ ಲಿಬರೇಟ್ ಆದ್ರೆ then it is called as exothermic reaction. Got it? ಟಚ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಟಚ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬಿಸಿ ಬಿಸಿ ಆದ್ರೆ exothermic, ಟಚ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಕೂಲ್ ಕೂಲ್ ಆದ್ರೆ then it is called as endothermic. That is change in temperature. Then formation of precipitate. Formation of precipitate. Formation of precipitate. What do you mean by precipitate? Okay, by adding two clear solutions. When you add two clear solutions, there is a formation of solids. Then it is called as precipitation. By adding two clear solution, okay. So ಎರಡು ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಎರಡು ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಅನ್ನು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ಗೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದು ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಲಿಕ್ವಿಡ್ ಗೆ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ if you get solid formation, then the reaction is called as precipitation. So ಯಾವುದಾದ್ರೂ ಇಷ್ಟು ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, then we can say that there will be a change in the chemical reaction. Chemical reaction ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬಹುದು, ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ಕಲರ್ ಆಗ್ಬಹುದು, ಚೇಂಜ್ ಇನ್ ಟೆಂಪರೇಚರ್ ಆಗ್ಬಹುದು, ಅಥವಾ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಆಫ್ ಪ್ರಿಸಿಪಿಟೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬಹುದು. ಇಷ್ಟು ಚೇಂಜಸ್ ಗಳಾಗಬಹುದು. ದೆನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ there will be ಏನು ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ನಾವು ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. ಎಸ್, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬನ್ನಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ರೈಟಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್. Writing a chemical equation. Writing chemical equation. Yes, student, how to write chemical equation? So ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ chemical equations we can write. Correct ಅಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ? Yes, that is word equation. When we know, right, ನಿಮಗೆ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಅದನ್ನೇ ತೆಗಿತಾರೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ಒಂದು ಮೆಗ್ನೀಷಿಯಂ ರಿಬ್ಬನ್ ಬುನ್ಸನ್ ಬರ್ನರ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಫ್ಲೇಮ್ ಇರದಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಮೆಗ್ನೀಷಿಯಂ ರಿಬ್ಬನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಹಿಡಿದು ಫ್ಲೇಮಿಗೆ ಹಿಡಿದ್ರೆ, ಓಕೆ, ಮೆಗ್ನೀಷಿಯಂ ರಿಬ್ಬನ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬರ್ನ್ ವಿತ್ ದ, ಓಕೆ, ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನೀಷಿಯಂ react with the oxygen. There is a formation of magnesium oxide. Try to understand, this is called as word equation. We are writing as a words. So you sentence ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, when magnesium ribbon is held on a flame, burning of the magnesium ribbon takes place, there will be a formation of white color ash. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಹಿಡಿದ್ರೆ, ವಾಚ್ ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ ಹಿಡಿದ್ರೆ, there will be white color ash formation ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. That is of nothing but magnesium oxide. So that is full sentence ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳುದು ನಾವು. So short form ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು, that is called as word equation. ನಾವು ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಬಹುದು ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ? ವರ್ಡ್ equation ಬರೀಬಹುದು. ವರ್ಡ್ equation ಹೇಗೆ ಬರೀತೀರಾ? Magnesium plus oxygen. Magnesium plus oxygen. There will be a formation of magnesium oxide. Magnesium react with oxygen. There will be a formation of magnesium oxide. So this is word equation. This is called as in makle word equation. Try to understand. This is called as word equation. But we should write in short form. Innu short form. Idu kuda doddayitu. Chemical equation hege baribodu. Short form alli baribek now. That is called as chemical equation. Innu short form alli baribeku. That is called as writing chemical equation. Very simple makle. Chemical equation bariyuvaga. What is symbol of magnesium? Mg. We don't know, right, Shwain? What is symbol of magnesium? Mg. Mg. Mg react with air. Air and react with oxygen. What is the formula of oxygen? O. But air, in the air, oxygen always dimer. In the air, oxygen exists as always dimer. Ibru ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು. ಅದೇ ಟ್ರೈಮರ್ ಯಾವುದು? ಓಝೋನ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? Dimer N2. They exist as a gas. So dimer ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಅವರು, O2. When magnesium react with oxygen, there will be a formation of magnesium oxide, MgO. When magnesium react with air, there will be a formation of magnesium oxide powder. Ash color powder ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. So that is nothing but MgO. So this is known as chemical equation. Understood? Got it? ನೋಡಿ ಒಂದು ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಆಗಿ. ನೋಡಿ ಮೆಗ್ನೀಷಿಯಂ ರಿಬ್ಬನ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು Bunsen burner, this is called as Bunsen burner flame. So when you held to Bunsen burner flame, magnesium undergo burning in the air. There will be a formation of white color powder, ash formation ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. That is nothing but magnesium oxide. Magnesium oxide formation ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Magnesium oxide is formed, right? So ಅದು ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಯ್ತು. ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು? ವರ್ಡ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ವರ್ಡ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್, that is magnesium react with oxygen. There will be a formation of magnesium oxide. Yes, magnesium oxide. Clear ata? Yes. Online inde? Yes, hattena. But just Japan 42. Okay. So magnesium react with oxygen. Now listen to me live kortu jara pura. Admission team dagale. Ani call mal panagle divya pan. So this is called as word equation. Now can you balance the equation? So we should balance the equation. Okay, that is called as balanced chemical equation. Balanced chemical equation. How to write balanced chemical equation? Why we need to balance the equation? Why we need to balance the equation? Very simple, student. According to law of conservation of mass. According to law of conservation of mass, total mass of the reaction should be equal to total mass of the product. ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವುದೇ chemical reaction ಆಗುವಾಗ ಮತ್ತೆ we know the law of conservation of mass ಅಥವಾ law of conservation of energy. Energy can neither be created nor be destroyed, but it can be converted from one form to another form. Same way here also. ಯಾವುದೇ chemical reaction ಆಗುವಾಗ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ atoms disappear ಕೂಡ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಥವಾ ಹೊಸ atoms formation ಕೂಡ ಆಗುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಹಳೆ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಹೊಸ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಮಿಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಾಂಡ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಅದು ಕಟ್ ಆಗಿ there will be a formation of new bond between magnesium and oxygen. Understood? Yes. So ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, so this is called as LHS. Left hand side this is called as RHS. LHS is called as reactant. LHS is called as reactant. And reactant ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಬರೀತೇವೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಎರಡು ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ arrow mark, this is arrow mark ಬರೀತೇವೆ. And RHS ಏನಿದೆ, this RHS ಏನಿದೆ that is called as product. RHS ಏನಿದೆ that is called as product. RHS ಏನಿದೆ that is called as product. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತುಂಟಾ? ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕಂಬೈನ್ ಆಗಿ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. LHS ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಗಿವ್ ದ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ RHS. ಸೊ ಯಾಕೆ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ LHS should be equal to RHS. Total mass of the reactant should be equal to total mass of the product. So we need to balance the equation. Correct? Yes. So here how many? So ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡುದು? ಟ್ರಯಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎರರ್ ಮೆಥಡ್. ಹೌ ಟು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ದ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್? ಟ್ರಯಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎರರ್ ಮೆಥಡ್. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು? ಯಾವ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ, ವಿಚ್ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ಇನ್ ನಂಬರ್, ವೆದರ್ ಇನ್ LHS or RHS, ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ LHS ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 2 ಇದೆ. RHS ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ? 1 ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಬೈ 2. ನಾವು ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಇಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ಡ್. ಸೊ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಯಾವ್ದು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಿಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಈಗ? ಓಕೆ, ಯಾವ್ದು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಿಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಈಗ? ಮೆಗ್ನೀಷಿಯಂ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ವೇರಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ಸೊ ಮೆಗ್ನೀಷಿಯಂಗೆ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಬೈ 2 ಮಾಡಿ. ನಾವು LHS is equal to RHS. Got it? Understood? Yes. Okay. Now one more I am going to write. You should balance the equation. That is iron react with water. There is a formation of ferric oxide Fe3O4 ferric oxide along with the formation of hydrogen. So mixed oxide Fe3O4 along with the formation of H2. Can you write the reaction? Can you balance the equation? Sorry, this is clear, right? Why it is MgO? Because magnesium is +2, oxygen is -2. +2 -2 cancels. +2 -2 cancels. There is formation of MgO because magnesium is divalent cation, oxide is divalent anion. There will be a formation of magnesium oxide MgO. Yere panda na? Yere panda? I'll picture entrance day. Okay, now next one. How to balance the equation? Trial and error method, right? Fe3O4 ಗೊತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಇದು ಆಕ್ಚುಲ್ ನೋಡಿ Fe2O3 dot FeO, that is here +3 -2 +2 -2. So mixed oxide Fe2 + 1 Fe3 3 + 1 4. Okay, that is ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು, it is called as mixed oxide. Okay, that we are going to study later. Now don't worry. So now ಏನು ಬೇಕು ನಿಮಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಬೇಕೀಗ. How to balance the equation? Yes, balance the equation. How to balance the equation? First we should start from ಯಾವ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Which atom is more? ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. Which element is more? Here oxygen is more. LHS, RHS, the reactant. RHS is called as product. Correct? ಸೊ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಇರಬಹುದು, ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಇರಬಹುದು. ಯಾವ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? LHS ಇರಬಹುದು, RHS ಇರಬಹುದು. ಯಾವ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ LHS ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. RHS ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಇಸ್ 4, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇರೋದು ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ನಾವೀಗ? ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್. ಸೊ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಬೈ 4 in order to satisfy the balance chemical equation. ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ 4 ಆಯ್ತು. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಸೊ ಯಾವ್ದೀಗ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಈಗ? while balancing oxygen, iron. So multiply by 3. Yes, balance by 3. But here everything is balanced now. Iron is balanced, oxygen is balanced, but which is not balanced? Hydrogen. So 4 into 2 8. So multiply by 4. Multiply by 4. Now equation is balanced. Got it? LHS is equal to RHS. Reactant and arrow mark nee kade irudu en makle? Product. LHS is equal to RHS. Total mass of the reactant always equal to total mass of the product. Total mass of the reactant is always equal to total mass of the product. Hence equation is balanced. Got it? Yes. Okay, now question makle. Write the balance chemical equation for the following reaction. Write the balanced chemical equation for the following reaction. I am going to write word equation. Hydrogen react with chlorine. There is a formation of hydrogen chloride. Hydrogen chloride. This is word equation. Hydrogen react with chlorine. There is a formation of hydrogen chloride. How to write chemical equation? Bari nodu makle. This is word equation, right? Balanced chemical equation baribeku niviga. Yes. Yes, students. Hydrogen, what is symbol of hydrogen? H, but hydrogen is gas. So we can write physical state also. Hydrogen is gas. No problem. Chlorine, Cl2, it is gas again. Hydrogen, H2, dimer, it's a gas. Hydrogen is dimer, gas. Chlorine, Cl2. So what is the product obtained? Hydrogen chloride. They only gave, right? HCl. When hydrogen react with chlorine, there will be a formation of HCl. So can you balance the equation? Your equation is balanced? No. Because LHS is not equal to RHS. Balance the equation. So here hydrogen is 2, multiply by 2. Hydrogen is balanced. Chlorine also balanced. Everything is balanced. LHS is equal to RHS. The reaction is known as balanced chemical equation. Got it? Understood? Yes. Okay, next student, types of chemical reaction. Next one student, types of chemical reaction. Types of chemical reaction. Different types of chemical reaction. Types of chemical reaction. Okay, types of chemical reaction. Very easy students, there are 4 types of chemical reactions. First one, combination reaction. Combination reaction. Very easy. Based on the type of different types of chemical reaction, they can broadly classified into 4 types. That is first one, combination reaction. Combine agudu, very simple, combination name alede. Second one, decomposition reaction, reverse of combination. Decomposition reaction, reverse of combination, decomposition reaction. Third one, displacement reaction. Displacement reaction. Third one, displacement reaction. Fourth one, okay, double displacement reaction. Double displacement. Fourth one, double displacement reaction. 2 times displacement takes place, or there will be interchange of ions. Last one, McLean, redox reaction. Redox reaction. Okay. There is a 5 type of chemical reaction: combination, decomposition reaction, displacement reaction, double displacement reaction. Last one, redox reaction. There are 4 type of chemical reaction. First one baruvega, combination reaction. Very easy, makla. Combination reaction. Note down combination. Combination reaction. Very simple. I already took example, that is magnesium ribbon. When burned with the air, okay, there is a formation of powder magnesium oxide. We can write physical state also. Magnesium is solid, oxygen is gas, magnesium powder is solid. So balance the equation, multiply by 2. So this is example for combination reaction. Simple answer, Combination ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ? A plus B gives a substance AB. Very simple. Combination reaction. When two or more substance combine, when two or more substance combine to give a single product, when two or more substance combine to give a single product, understood? When two or more substance combine agit makle, A plus B gives AB, single product. When two or more substance combine to give a single product are known as combination reaction. Very simple. When magnesium ribbon burn with the air, there is a formation of single product of magnesium oxide. Got it? Magnesium oxide. A substance, two or more substance, just note down. When two or more substance combine when two or more substance combine to give a single product, are called as combination reaction, are known as combination reaction. Note down. Similarly, we can also give example of quicklime. Quicklime, that is quicklime, CaO, quicklime solid, when it is dissolved in water, H2O liquid, there is a formation of slaked lime, calcium hydroxide, aqueous, that is dissolved in water. There is a formation of large amount of heat. When two or more substance combine to give a single product, that is quicklime react with water, there is a formation of slaked lime along with the liberation of large amount of heat. Touch ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಒಂದು ಬೀಕರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಟರ್ ತಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನು ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಕ್ವಿಕ್ ಲೈಮ್ಸ್ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಒಂದು ಬೀಕರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟೇಕ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಟು ದಿಸ್, ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟೀರಿಂಗ್ ರಾಡ್ ಹಾಕಿ, ಸೊ ಕ್ವಿಕ್ ಲೈಮ್ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಸ್ಟಿರ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಸಿಯಂ ಹೈಡ್ರಾಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಫಾರ್ಮೇಶನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ಟಚ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಬಿಸಿ ಬಿಸಿ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? Because the reaction is what when exothermic. Touch ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಬಿಸಿ ಆದ್ರೆ then the reaction is called as exothermic. Reaction, just note down. Based on the heat liberation, reactions can be broadly classified in two types: exothermic and endothermic. During the process, if heat is liberated, then it is called as exothermic. Okay, touch ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಬಿಸಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ, that is called as exothermic. ಅದೇ ಟಚ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಕೂಲ್ ಆದ್ರೆ then it is called as endothermic. Solubility, normal ಆಗಿ when sugar is dissolved in water, salt is dissolved in water, glucose is dissolved in water, all are example for endothermic reactions. All are example for what, showing endothermic reactions. Got it? Yes. We can give many example. Carbon, coke or carbon burn with the air, there is a formation of carbon dioxide gas, exothermic reaction. We can give many example. Combination reaction, hydrogen react with oxygen, there is a formation of water, that is also example for combination reaction. Very simple. Two or more substance combine, when two or more substance combine to give a single product, are called as combination reaction, are known as what, friends? Combination reactions. Got it? Yes, very simple. Any doubt combination reaction? No. Yes, we can give many example makle. Yes. Next bani makle, decomposition reaction. Second type of chemical reaction, note down, decomposition. Reaction. Very simple. Decomposition reaction, reverse of combination. That is, a substance splits up into two or more product. A substance on heating, ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸ್ಪ್ಲಿಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Decomposition takes place by heating, then it is called as thermal decomposition. ಅಲ್ವಾ, ನೀವು ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀರಾ, ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಹೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಬಿಸಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಓಡಿ ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ, ಯಾವ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದು? ಥರ್ಮಲ್ ಡಿಕಂಪೋಸಿಷನ್. ಅದೇ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಒಂದು ವಾಟರ್ಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಸಾಲ್ಟ್ ಆಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಪಾಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಲಿಬರೇಟೆಡ್ at the cathode, oxygen gas will be liberated at the anode, then it is called as ಏನು, ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರೋಲಿಸಿಸ್. ಅಥವಾ ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್, ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸಿಲ್ವರ್ ಆಕ್ಸೈಡ್ ಸನ್ಲೈಟ್ ಇಡಿ, in the presence of sunlight, H mu, what happened? Deposition of silver takes place. Silver oxide gets oxidized, reduced. Silver oxide get reduced into silver. The reaction is called as decomposition reaction. Yes students, just simple example, calcium carbonate, that is limestone, calcium carbonate on heating. Limestone, calcium carbonate, that is solid, limestone on heating. Heat we can write symbol of delta, or we can write heat. Okay, calcium carbonate decomposition takes place. The product is quicklime, CaO solid, that is called as quicklime, along with the formation of carbon dioxide gas. Quicklime along with the formation of carbon dioxide gas, there will be a formation of CO2 gas. Try to understand, when limestone is heating, there will be decomposition takes place. The product is quicklime plus carbon dioxide. Quicklime plus carbon dioxide. It's a reverse of combination reaction. This is the reverse of combination. Correct, Amaklan? A substance splits up into two or more products. A substance splits up into two or more products are called as combination reaction. Sorry, decomposition reaction. Sorry, a substance splits up into two or more products are called as decomposition reaction. Okay, Amaklan? ಈಗ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಲ್ಲ? ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಡಿಕಂಪೋಸಿಷನ್ ಬೋತ್ ಆರ್ ಆಪೋಸಿಟ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್. ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅಲ್ಲ? ಓಕೆ, ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತುಂಟು ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸೆಲ್ ನ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಟೀಚಿಂಗ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೇವೆ. ನಮ್ಮ ಎಕ್ಸೆಲ್ ನ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಡೀ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಟಾಪ್ PU ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸೆಲ್ ಇರುವಂತದ್ದು. ನೀಟ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, JEE ಇರ್ಬೋದು, CET ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಮೊನ್ನೆ ನಡೆದಂತ NDA ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಇಡೀ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲೇ ಟಾಪ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಯಾಕೆಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಇಡೀ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಟಾಪ್ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ಗಳು ನಾವೆಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಅಷ್ಟು ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೋಚಿಂಗ್ ಇದೆ, ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲ್ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟಿ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ಒಂದು ರೂಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 3 ಮಂದಿ ವಿತ್ ಅಟ್ಯಾಚ್ ಬಾತ್ರೂಮ್, ಟಾಯ್ಲೆಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕೋಚಿಂಗ್ ಇದೆ, ಏನು ವರಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರೆ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನು ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಸೀಟ್ ಇರುವಂತದ್ದು, ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಫುಲ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬಂದು, ಓನ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಯೂ ಸೀಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಅವೈಲೇಬಲ್ ಇರುವಂತದ್ದು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಾಕಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಆದಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿ. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು 50 ಸೀಟ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರುವಂತದ್ದು ಈ ವರ್ಷ, ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಸೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಓನ್ಲಿ 500 ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಇಂಟೆಕ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳುವಂತದ್ದು ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಒಂದು 400 ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಬಾಕಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕು, ಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ, ಕೂಡಲೇ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಒಂದು 25,000 ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಬುಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಇವಾಗಲೇ 25,000 ಕಟ್ಟಿ ನೀವು ಬುಕಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಫೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಕೂಡ 1 lakh ವರೆಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಬರೀ 2,19,000 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಈಗಾದ್ರೂ ತುಂಬಾ ನಾಮಿನಲ್ ಫೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಅದೇ ನೀವು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ, ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ಒಂದು ಈ ಮಂತ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಫೀಸ್ ಕೂಡ ವೇರಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಇರುವಂತದ್ದು ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸೀಟ್ಗಳು, ಫೀಸ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳು. ಈಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಡಿಸ್ಕೌಂಟ್ ಸೀಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸೀಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಎಸ್, ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್? ಓಕೆ, ಎನಿ ಅದರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದಾ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ? ಫೆರಸ್ ಸಲ್ಫೇಟ್ ಆನ್ ಹಿಟ್, ferrous sulfate FeSO4 solid on heating converted into ferric oxide Fe2O3 ferric oxide along with the formation of SO2 gas and SO3 gas, SO2 gas and SO3 gas. Okay, note down. When ferrous sulfate, ferrous plus 2 minus 2, ferrous sulfate, okay, on heating gets converted into ferric oxide along with the liberation of SO2 and SO3 gas. This is also example for decomposition reaction. A substance splits up into two or more products. Okay, one question is asked by Furvis. Why most of the decomposition reaction required heat? Okay, because decomposition required energy. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಬ್ರೇಕ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ we need energy, right? So decomposition takes place. Now balance the equation. Equation is not balanced. So here multiply by 2. Sulfur is 2 balanced. Oxygen is, everything is balanced. Okay, now chemical reaction. This is called as decomposition reaction. Very simple makle. A substance splits up into two or more products. A substance splits up into two or more products are called as decomposition reaction. A substance splits up into two or more products are called as decomposition reaction. Got it? Yes. Any doubt, friends? Yes. So decomposition can also carried out by using what? Sunlight. That is sunlight. If you carry out the reaction by using sunlight, then it is called as photolysis. Photolysis. Silver chloride AgCl solid in the presence of sunlight, Hmu. Hmu is symbol of sunlight. The product is silver along with the formation of silver bromide. Okay. Photochemical reaction, photolysis, that is silver bromide AgBr solid on presence of sunlight. In the presence of sunlight, it gets converted into silver along with the formation of bromine. So multiply by 2, here also 2. This is called as photolysis. Decomposition takes place in the presence of sunlight, then it is called as photolysis. Decomposition can also carried out by using yes, silver chloride also we can write. Okay, same reaction can be carried out by using silver chloride also. Yes. Okay. Yes. During the electrolysis, water H2O liquid, during the electrolysis gets liberated hydrogen gas and oxygen gas. Multiply by 2, equation is balanced. So at the cathode which gas is liberated? Hydrogen gas. At the cathode which gas is liberated? Hydrogen gas. At the anode which gas is liberated? Oxygen gas. At the anode which gas is liberated? Oxygen gas. So ಒಂದು beaker ಅಲ್ಲಿ water ತಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. So ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಎರಡು electrode dip ಮಾಡಿ. Hydrogen gas is liberated at the cathode. Oxygen gas will be liberated at the anode. Then it is called as which reaction, makla? Electrolysis. Decomposition is carried out by using current. Then it is called as electrolysis. Understood? Okay. Okay, third one mani makliga. Displacement reaction. Barri. Third one. Note down. Displacement reaction. What you mean by displacement reaction? Very simple, makla. Displacement. An atom or group of atoms are replaced by another atom or group of atoms is called as displacement. Very simple. Zinc solid. One second. Hello. ಆನ್ ಉಂಟಾ? ಆನ್ ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಹಲೋ ಹಲೋ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಡಿಸ್ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ಮೆಂಟ್ zinc solid react with copper sulfate aqueous. Zinc solid react with copper sulfate aqueous. Zinc displaces copper from the copper sulfate. The product is zinc sulfate aqueous along with the formation of copper solid. ನೋಡಿ copper sulfate blue ಇರುತ್ತೆ initially. So when you dip the zinc rod in a copper sulfate solution, so blue color fade ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. Why there will be a fade of blue color? Because of displacement reaction. Due to what student? Displacement reaction. Very simple. Zinc is more reactive. So very simple answer here. More reactive element can displaces less reactive element from the compound or substance are called as displacement reaction. Okay, more reactive element displaces less reactive element from the compound. More reactive element displaces less reactive element from the compound are known as displacement reaction. Note down, displacement reaction. Yes, we can give many example. Lead react with copper chloride, Pb solid react with copper chloride, CuCl2. Can you write the product now? Bari. Write the product now. Yes students, so lead is more reactive than copper. So lead displaces copper, there will be formation of lead chloride aqueous along with the formation of copper solid. Along with the formation of copper solid. This is called as displacement reaction. Very simple makle. More reactive element displaces less reactive element from the substance. More reactive element displaces less reactive element from the substance are known as displacement reaction. Okay, now last one bani makle, double displacement reaction. Today's class last one. Innondu redox reaction ide that I am going to explain in the next class. Today's last reaction, that is double displacement reaction. Double displacement. Double displacement reaction. Simple example. Sodium sulfate. Sodium sulfate Na2SO4 aqueous. Sodium sulfate react with barium chloride, BaCl2 aqueous. When sodium sulfate aqueous react with barium chloride, can you write the product now? Double displacement, 2 times displacement takes place. Double displacement means what when 2 times displacement takes place. Or very simple answer ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ interchange of ions. There will be interchange of ions, cation and anions. Then it is called as double displacement, interchange of ions. Sodium displaces barium from the barium sulfate. At the same time, chlorine displaces sulfate from the sodium. Then it is called as double displacement reaction. So simple again ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ interchange of cation and anion. ಅವರೊಳಗೆ cation ಮತ್ತು anion interchange ಆಗ್ತದೆ. So product is barium sulfate aqueous. Barium sulfate aqueous along with the formation of sodium chloride. Along with the formation of sodium chloride. So can you balance the equation makle? Balance ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡುವ. Balance the equation. ನೋಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ, ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ 50 ಸೀಟ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಬಾಕಿ ಇದೆ, ಆದಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿ. 25,000 ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಬಾಕಿ ಇದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ 10,000 ಕಟ್ಟಿದ್ರೆ ಕೂಡಲೇ 25,000 ಕಟ್ಟಿ ಕನ್ಫರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಕೂಡಲೇ ಬುಕಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಸೀಟ್ ಸಿಗುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಒಂದು ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಸೀಟ್ ಸಿಗದೆ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ವಾಪಸ್ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಲಿಮಿಟೆಡ್ ಸೀಟ್ ಇರುವ ಕಾರಣ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಬುಕಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಲೇಬೇಕು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ದ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. Barium 1 ಇದೆ, no problem. Sodium twice ಇದೆ, so here only 1 multiply by 2 chlorine is 2, equation is balanced. This is called as double displacement reaction. This is called as double displacement reaction. So ಇವತ್ತಿಗೆ ನಾನು ಸಾಕು ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ತೇನೆ, అంటే 4 ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬಂತು ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ಸೊ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ರಿಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುವ. 10 ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ರಿಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುವ. Yes student, just recall ಮಾಡೋ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. 30 ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು, ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ. 30 ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬನ್ನಿ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಕೆಮಿಕಲ್ ರಿಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೇನು? A substance is formed with a new chemical property, with a new substance formation, then it is called as there is a chemical reaction takes place. ಅಥವಾ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ what you mean by chemical reaction? Cleavage of old bond and there will be a formation of new bond. That is called as chemical reaction. How to identify whether the chemical reaction takes place? There will be a change in state, physical state change ಆಗಬಹುದು, solid liquid ಆಗಬಹುದು, liquid gas ಆಗಬಹುದು, solid in the gas ಆಗಬಹುದು, that is change in physical state. Sometimes there will be a change in color, right? For example, copper sulfate blue color irutte makle. When you dip the zinc rod, blue color fade agutte because there is a formation of zinc sulfate. Change in color, change in temperature, nanu agale helidane. Quicklime during the decomposition, slaked lime during decomposition converted into quicklime along with the formation of carbon dioxide and heat. The reaction is called as exothermic reaction. Temperature change agutte. Formation of PPT, when by adding 2 clear solution, if you get the solids, then it is called as PPT. Precipitate anta heltare, short form PPT. So how to write chemical equations? We should know write the word equation ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. Word equation ನಾವು chemical equation ಬರೀಬಹುದು. Symbol magnesium smell is Mg, oxygen is O2. MgO ಯಾಕೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಬೇಕು? Magnesium oxidation state is +2, oxygen oxidation state is -2. +2 -2 cancels, there is a formation of MgO. Some students ade gottilla MgO ek bantu ante. Okay, and oxygen is 2 multiplied by 2, equation is balanced. Okay, LHS is called as reactant, RHS is called as product. When 2 or more substances combine to give a single product. Types of chemical reaction. There are 4 types of chemical reaction. A combination reaction, A plus B gives AB. Decomposition reaction, reverse of combination. Displacement, double displacement, redox reaction. Okay, first one, combination. What do you mean by combination? When 2 or more substances combine to give a single product. When 2 or more substances combine to give a single product, then it is called as combination reaction. Right? During the process, if heat is liberated, then it is called as exothermic. During the process, if heat is absorbed, then it is called as endothermic. Endothermic. Next makle, decomposition, reverse of combination. A substance splits up into 2 or more product. A substance splits up into 2 or more product is called as decomposition reaction. A substance splits up into 2 or more product is called as decomposition reaction. Last example, if you carry out decomposition by heating, then it is called as thermal decomposition. Decomposition is carried out by using sunlight, then it is called as photolysis. Decomposition is carried out by using current, then it is called as electrolysis. Next makle, displacement reaction, third one. An atom or group of atom is replaced by another atom or group of atom. Or simple language ಹೇಳಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ, more reactive element displaces less reactive element from the compound. Okay. Last one makle, double displacement reaction. There will be interchange of ions. There will be interchange of cations and anions are called as double displacement reaction. Okay students, ನಾನು ಇವತ್ತು ಮಾಡಿದ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೇನೆ. So ಏನಾದ್ರು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಕೇಳಿ. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Some students are asking any other method to balance the chemical equations. Trial and error method. Okay, ನಮಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಮೆಥಡ್ ಗಳಿದೆ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ, ಬಟ್ ಈಸಿ ಒನ್ ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರುವಂತದ್ದು ಟ್ರಯಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎರರ್ ಮೆಥಡ್. ಸೊ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡುವಂತದ್ದು ಟ್ರಯಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎರರ್ ಮೆಥಡ್. ಯಾವ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ಟ್ರಯಲ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎರರ್ ಮೆಥಡ್. ಓಕೆ, ಎಸ್, ಬೇರೆ ಅದರ್ ಡೌಟ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಗೆಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಎಕ್ಸೆಲ್ PU ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ನಿಯರ್ ಧರ್ಮಸ್ಥಳ, ಮಂಗಳೂರು ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ, ಮ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್. PU ಎಜುಕೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಂಬರ್ 1 ಇದೆ. ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಆಗಿ ನೀಟ್ ಕೋಚಿಂಗ್, JEE ಅಂಡ್ CET ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇಡೀ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಟಾಪ್ ಟೀಚರ್ಸ್ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. Okay students, any doubt? No doubt, right? Yes. O3 decomposed into O2 and O is example for decomposition. Decomposition is takes place by sunlight. Okay, photolysis. Correct. Okay, good. Any other doubt? Okay, student, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬಾಕಿ ಇದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೇವೆ, ಬೇಗ ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಿ. ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಇದೆ 9888999769. ಈ ನಂಬರಿಗೆ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಅಥವಾ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಡೌಟ್ ಇದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ ಈ ನಂಬರಿಗೆ ಕಾಂಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. 100% ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ. ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಸೇರಿ 2 ವರ್ಷ ಓದಿ ಹೋಗುವಾಗ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ದೇಶದ ಪ್ರಜೆಯಾಗಿ ಅಪ್ಪ ಅಮ್ಮನಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಆಸ್ತಿಯಾಗಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಡುವುದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಡೌಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು. ಟೈಮ್ ಅಣ್ಣ